Hey everyone! Hope you're doing awesome because today we're diving headfirst into some epic new leaks and exciting updates about Genshin Impact. We've got a potentially game-changing endgame mode on the horizon, and yes, Skirk, the mysterious mentor from Childe's lore, is finally stepping into the spotlight. But here's the kicker. The way she plays might surprise you, especially if you've been keeping up with older leaks. Let's just say some expectations are getting flipped. Seriously, these updates are way too juicy to miss, even if some of them might come with a side of disappointment. Whether you're into groundbreaking gameplay changes or eagerly awaiting new character releases, grab your snacks, get comfy, and let's dive right into all this excitement. All right, kicking things off, we've got this intriguing leak floating around from someone calling themselves Home DG Rat. Yeah, I know. Sounds a bit sketchy, like some off-brand cereal mascot, right? But hear me out. What they've leaked actually sounds super cool. We're supposedly getting a whole new endgame mode that's tentatively named New Abyss. Imagine this. 6 challenging floors packed with powerful bosses and mini-bosses, where you'll need to form 3 entirely separate teams with no overlapping characters and 0 initial energy. Sounds daunting, right? But honestly, that's what makes it thrilling. If you've played Zenless Zone Zero, you'll instantly recognize this concept. It closely mirrors Zenless Zone Zero's Deadly Assault mode. You handle 3 completely distinct teams, each team battling intense bosses separately. The cool twist? Your characters stay locked within their teams, but you're allowed to swap their gear, artifacts, and weapons between each fight. This could be a game changer for everyone who's constantly running short on powerful gear. Finally, you could maximize your best artifacts and weapons across multiple teams, making strategic gear management a big part of your success. Now, as thrilling as this New Abyss concept sounds, let's keep things grounded. Right now, the leak hasn't provided any solid proof. No screenshots or gameplay videos, just a bunch of tantalizing ideas floating around. Still, considering recent hints and official developer job postings focused on new endgame modes, it's not too far-fetched to think there might be some truth here. So, let's stay excited but cautiously optimistic. And just when you thought the leaks couldn't get any crazier, boom. We've got a long-anticipated character finally stepping into the spotlight. Let's talk about Skirk. Yes, that mysterious mentor from Childe's backstory is officially making her debut in version 5.7. It's been a long wait, and while her arrival is definitely exciting for lore fans, early impressions suggest she might not be the universally powerful DPS everyone was hoping for. Skirk's design brings some interesting ideas to the table. She's a 5-star cryo sword user meant to stay on the field and deal damage through enhanced normal attacks. Previous leaks had hinted that Skirk might summon clones or have some sort of off-field presence, something flashy or automated to spice things up. And honestly, I know a lot of us were kind of excited about that idea. But nope, turns out that's not the case. Skirk is all about being up close and personal. No clones, no off-field utility. Just you, her sword, and a whole lot of action. If you were expecting something more hands-off or flashy, I feel you. It's a bit of a letdown, but hey, for players who enjoy that raw, manual playstyle, this might still hit the spot. Her elemental skill triggers a special energy stance that boosts her output temporarily, either until it runs out or is consumed by her elemental burst. It might sound powerful on paper, but there are some limitations that make her feel less like a game changer and more like a situational pick. But here's the twist. Skirk's strength is heavily tied to some pretty strict team-building rules. And I get it. That can be frustrating. You can't just throw her into your favorite comp and call it a day. To truly unlock her potential, you'll need to stick strictly to cryo and hydro characters. If you mix in other elements like pyro or electro, you'll end up losing a huge chunk, around 30% of her damage output. That's because her passive ability, Stick Severance, only kicks in when cryo or hydro teammates are constantly applying elemental damage. So yeah, characters like Shenhei, Farina, and Kokomi are practically non-negotiable here. And for those of you who like experimenting or running unconventional teams, I feel you. This definitely limits your creativity. Still, there might be one specific place where her limitations actually work to her advantage. That rumored New Abyss mode we talked about? It's said to focus more on bosses with massive health pools rather than fast mob clears. In that kind of setting, Skirk's slow, calculated, single-target damage could be more effective, if and only if you've got the right team around her. She also has a mechanic called Phantasmal Rift, which triggers when cryo-based reactions like freeze or superconduct occur. These rifts help her recharge energy and extend her stance duration a bit, which adds some fun timing and positioning elements. But again, it's not a game changer. It's a small bonus that only really works if you're already sticking to cryo-hydro comps. So, is Skirk worth pulling for? Well, that depends. She's not the most flexible character out there, and her strict team requirements make her a bit of a niche pick. If you're someone who loves building around cryo-hydro synergy and already have the right support units, she could absolutely work for you. But if you're hoping for an all-purpose main DPS who fits into most teams easily, Skirk might not be the one. Much like characters such as Dehya or Sino, her design leans more toward a specialized playstyle that won't suit everyone. In summary, both these updates, the thrilling new Abyss mode and Skirk's much-awaited release, could significantly shake things up in Genshin Impact. Just a heads up though, only the new Abyss mode is based on unverified leaks. Skirk's info comes from confirmed beta details, so it's more reliable. But of course, as with anything in Genshin, things can still shift before the final release, so keep that in mind. So, what do you think? Are you more hyped about Skirk's debut or the fresh endgame challenges? Or maybe both? Drop your thoughts below and let's get the discussion going. And I will meet you in the next one.